roll the tape for this lightweight contest. Tim Wilde is 36 years of age. He's 11 years older than Manouel Sousa. Wilde is also 2 inches taller, has a 7-inch reach advantage on the arms. 1 inch longer on the legs is Tim Wilde.
All right, keys to victory. Manouel Sousa swarmed with punches. The volume and the power could cause Tim Wilde to shell up. Creating wrestling scrambles as well is going to be a benefit if he can get this fight to the floor, attack limbs, arm bars, kimuras, ankle locks, knee bars, it doesn't matter. Go for limbs. Tim Wilde on the other side, the elusive movement is going to be a key for setting up his kicks. And of course, to maintain that striking range, he's got to defend takedowns.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following fight is scheduled for 3 rounds of action in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a striking specialist and stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 155.6 pounds and holds a perfect, undefeated record of 10 victories and no defeats. Fighting at the Fortaleza, Brazil, Manouel Sousa! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's a karate expert and stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 155 pounds and in his 22-fight career has built a record of 17 wins, 4 losses and 1 draw. Fighting out of Wolverhampton, England, Tim Wilde! Your referee in charge, Kerry McDonald.
Tim, can you stand on that box for me right there? Can you stand on this box for me right here? Thank you.
Tim Wilde is in the black trunks. Manouel Sousa is in the white.
You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Let's go!
Main card underway here on our first Bellator Champions Series event, brought to you by the Professional Fighters League.
Manouel Sousa takes the center, real twitchy, ready to go. You can tell that power is in his frame, but Tim Wilde is a sharp shooter. He's going to try and drag this into deeper waters and pick his opponent off as the fight goes. And I have to say, a power corner team for Tim Wilde. Tom Breeze, the champ Leon Edwards, and Shea Ingram, undefeated amateur. Lots of knowledge in that corner.
Nice sniping left hand there from Wilde. Caught Sousa coming in.
This is what Tim does best. Look how he changes the angles, constantly forces his opponent to adjust their angle to him, so then he can walk them onto shots. See, Sousa's become a little bit tentative since he got caught with that shot. Now he feels like he's got to do something, and he's in on the takedown.
He switched stances there, goes chest to chest. 90 seconds into round number 1. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy, Liam McCord are here in Belfast. John McCarthy has joined us tonight remotely. Big John, keys to victory for these guys. I heard from Dan Hardy, but what does he know? I want to know what you think this one comes down to.
Dan knows a ton, but I'll tell you what, the keys to victory for Sousa, he has got to get in the top position on the ground, which is not going to be easy. Since going to Renegade, Tim Wilde has become a different fighter. He has nothing but confidence with Leon Edwards in his corner. His stand-up is beautiful. So I look at Sousa, he is a definite underdog in this fight, in my opinion.
He landed a couple of clinched knees on the exit there. Thanks to Big John checking in throughout the night.
And just commenting on the mention of Renegade, The Monday morning session is Leon Edwards coaching takedown defense against the wall. You can't get better takedown defense in the UK than that right now. Tom Breeze with fantastic grappling skills as well. You can see why Tim Wilde has found a home there and has improved so quickly. Oh, what a jab.
There it is again. Every time Sousa wants to start a blitz, leaps in and meets a jab right on the chin. There's a traveling hook there from Sousa.
Tim's range management is beautiful. He's just out of range from Sousa's shots, but he's able to land his own.
It's amazing how well he's able to just manage the distance between the two of them, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Those hooks are just falling short.
Nasty low kick all the way down near the ankle of Manouel Sousa. Swing and a miss there from Sousa, who now is really overcommitting on some of these. You're right, Leah, showing the frustration.
Nice. The other thing to notice as well about Sousa is there is a disregard for footwork when it comes to control. Most of the time, what you'll find is now obviously he's pressuring, he's doing a good job pressuring. But when Tim finds space, Sousa tends to follow him. Lovely jab, juke and move. So he's allowed Tim Wilde to creep back into the center there, which gives Tim more space to work with, more canvas underneath his feet to move around on. Sousa really needs to try and restrict this movement and squeeze Tim up against the fence where he can force him to deal with those power strikes.
Tim doesn't like this
big right hand. Sorry, Leah.
Yeah, Tim's movement's beautiful. He's so elusive. Sousa's trying to close the distance, but he can't.
And he's making him desperate as well, isn't it? "30 seconds left in the first round. Tim Wilde striking and moving beautifully so far.
Always just outside the range. Tim Wilde not absorbing damage here.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kevin McDonald calls a halt to the action at 4 minutes and 48 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner via knockout, Manouel Sousa!
11-0, Manouel Sousa still yet to taste defeat in his professional mixed martial arts career, and he's with Dan Hardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Manouel Sousa. That was a very challenging first round. He was moving a lot, but eventually you landed the power punch. Tell me what the game plan was.
Primeiro round, ele se movimentando bastante. O segundo, você chegou e soltou essa mãozada. Como é que foi a estratégia para essa luta?
Good night, Belfast! A estratégia para essa luta, cara, eu treinei muito em pé para essa luta aí. Foi um campo que eu fiz, treinei mais em pé do que chão, porque faltando um mês aí eu machuquei o joelho, mas Deus me capacitou para eu estar aqui, fazer o trabalho e concluir esse nocaute maravilhoso aí hoje.
How we doing, Belfast? Well, did a lot of standing training for this fight, a lot of work on my stand-up, not not much on the ground. I ended up injuring my knee ahead of this fight, but God still put me in a position to come out here and perform, and you guys were able to see what we put together in camp.
Were there any surprises from Tim Wilde? He was moving, he was very elusive and difficult to hit. Did you know you would get to him in the end?
Você viu alguma surpresa no jogo dele? Ele é um cara muito elusivo, que se movimenta muito, mas você conseguiu, enfim, chegar e acertar uma mão certeira aí na cabeça dele.
Cara, no começo do jogo eu vi que ele estava se movimentando muito e foi questão de tempo para eu encaixar o meu jogo, né, saber pro lado que ele estava se movimentando, que eu sabia que a mão ia entrar. Eu treino muito essa sequência de boxe, de cruzado, direto, e eu sabia que uma hora ele ia entrar.
Yeah, we throughout camp we noticed that he moves a lot, he cuts a lot of the corners, but we trained a lot of sequences like that, a straight, a jab, a cross. I knew that once I picked up on his timing, the big hand would land.
So undefeated, that's 11 fights with 7 knockouts. Where does that power come from, my friend?
Invicto com 7 nocautes, de onde é que vem essa força toda?
Cara, Essa força toda vem do Nordeste. Eu quero, já que eu tô aqui, eu quero mandar um abraço para minha mãe, que ela tá me assistindo agora. E um abraço para a galera do Brasil que está me acompanhando lá. Mamãe, eu te amo, eu tô aqui por você. Você é a minha força.
Well, this strength comes from northeastern Brazil. This is where this is made. Just happy to be here. Give a shout out to my mom, send her a big hug. Mom, I love you. I'm here for you. Thanks for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your winner, Manouel Sousa.